The following is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle #1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one. Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Randy toying with his opponent a little bit.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. And Batista gets warded off.
Oh, man.
Spinning kick to the gut, kick to the gut. And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time world champion. And now Batista's being dismantled.
Batista's certainly being tested here.
Countered by CM Punk.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face.
The animal, so powerful, so dominant, with the Batista bomb!
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
The cover breaks up the pin attempt.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Turned it around with a reversal with the lariat. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, from the top, double axe handle connects. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Grabs a waistlock, but look at them battle their way out of there.
Big right hand. Face first. Oh, setting up. Oh, the Koji clutch locked in. And he stops the hold just in time. And he turned it around.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face from the heavens. Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Batista's being taken full advantage of now.
Batista's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Calf kick on the money.
What's it going to take to win?
Uh-oh.
He saw that one coming.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring. Thumped with a big blow.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is determined right now. Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdropped out of there.
And Batista is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Time now for Batista to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Whip back into the ring. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Ooh! Got him in his clutches.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stamford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. He gets it.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice Grip.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Punk's had enough. He's look.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Lariat! What a shot!
Randy looking to embarrass his opponent.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Gotta love a man who lets his opponent know exactly who's in charge here. The animal now looking to muscle up his opponent.
Batista bomb!
Are we about to see a title change here? Taking the shoulder to them hard there. Ooh, connected hard with the calf kick.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oh! Punk now locks in that double under. Double underhook lift, simply too heavy.
Into a backdrop.
Big punch finds its mark.
The reversal by Orton.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Orton, boom, RKO.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker. And Punk now looking for the pinfall.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
Well, you guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, and Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months, but Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. Uh-oh! What a crossbody!
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the US title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Looking for a high-risk move.
Staggering to his feet, he barely even... Incoming!
That's about the damnedest thing I've ever seen! Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
Wow, incredible hurricanrana.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys!
Spin kick to the midsection. Float over a Russian leg sweep. Oh, that hurt. Nice counter by Cena.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
The pin for the championship. And he breaks the count quickly.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
Mongolian chop.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here. Able to parry that one.
Half Nelson applied. Into a neck breaker. Phenomenal. Punk's early advantage due to the element of surprise starting to slip away.
Spin kick to the midsection.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has covered.
We're going to shut this down.
Power ran out in one.
He's really not making this easy.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like...
Look out! Body on body.
Wow.
Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops.
Ooh. Oh, man!
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Ooh. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Oh! Short arm clothesline by Punk.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
a shot to the jaw.
back and forth treat.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Roundhouse kick.
He didn't plan for this.
Punk never saw that coming. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
This could be a good chance for Cena to get some distance and rethink things.
Oh, turned inside out.
So many times, the men who answer the open challenge have faced this exact situation where Cena turns on the heat, and Punk is no different.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
John Cena!
Hey!
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And Cena has a stunned look across his face, but he's going to have to refocus and throttle up right away. Playing him on the top rope. Uh-oh. Ooh, great anticipation. Oh. Spin kick to the midsection. Calf kick finds the mark. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Gee, and wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking.
Opponent lifted.
Uh-oh.
Cena able to ward that off.
Stops the kick.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Placing him in the corner.
short arm clothesline connects.
Caught with a knee. This is getting out of hand now. Every blow to the head seems to be more vicious.
Dazed and confused can be an understatement at this juncture. Ooh!
Oh! And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Measured up and fist drop. Cena just brought down the hammer. Will he find a way to seal this one?
And he said it for years. You want some? Come get some.
He wants this fight on the outside.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift-up power bomb. Cena coming back into the ring now. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Just bounced off that ring post.
Boom!
Caught with the elbow. Hurricane Rana. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Delivered into the barricade. I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Stepping out of the ring here. Coming back from the outside now. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already.
CM Punk. Uh-oh.
Well-placed elbow. Cena in complete control.
Attitude adjustment.
Perfect execution by the champion.
What?
How on earth?
And now Cena can't waste any time. That wasn't the outcome he expected, but he has to remain the aggressor. Ooh, just ate that kick to the face.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Punk's knee to the face.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline. This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible. There has been no quit from these superstars. Spinning kick to the gut. And with more punishment landing on the body, he must be getting winded.
I think that's something of an understatement, actually.
Boom!
Bang!
Cena up the turnbuckles.
Wants to finish this.
Take off! Whoa, look out!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Oh, right into a counter.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal. And he slides him back to the mat.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. Here we go.
What a cross body.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
He cinches John Cena in.
Spiked. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
John Cena.
Answers with an inverted DDT. That can turn this around.
And into the corner he goes. Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll. Big knee lift. And a short clothesline.
Cena has no control here.
Punk is determined right now. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Down with force.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this...
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Attacking with full force.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Cena's just trying to weather the storm. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Cover to be crowned champion. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Power slam.
Good night.
Bang! Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Stalking from above.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Shoulder tackle. Oh, sent flying. Oh, and he manages to reverse. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. The challenger is not holding back.
2.
And new US champion CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt, Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
Well, much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
Whoa.
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or a society. Each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play.
Styles taking him by surprise.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Snapping the neck.
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
What a counter! Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Lands the elbow.
Face first.
Oh, setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji clutch. Perfectly executed.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And
Perched up top.
Knee drop. He's going back up a sec. Look out.
oh, a soul-crushing splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with it. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. AJ's in trouble, you think? Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold. Turns it around.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ.
Look at this. A slingshot cross body.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
Using that barricade with great effect.
This could spell danger for AJ. Pile driver!
Spiked him.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon. Holy, meet the barricade. CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matches.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is. Oh, we know what's coming.
Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Great agility. Massive miscalculation on that one.
And Styles is taking a lot of offense now.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles finding out that the hard way.
Put in the corner now.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and an opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and forced down.
High rent district for CM Punk. Up high.
Sailing down from up high.
And CM Punk is in control.
This can't be how AJ envisioned tonight going.
Uh-oh!
And completely missed the mark.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Phenomenal. This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Vicious knee. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Never say die. Never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
makes it to the ropes, and the hold must be broken.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target. CM Punk looking.
swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Punk dodges out in time.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Another attack to the head has to be.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Bodies are bruised. Egos are hurt. Wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was gonna go the extra mile, but this is even more than I think anyone expected.
Forearm smash.
Moonsault.
And misses on the springboard.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
AJ won't come back from that.
There's two. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, Punk.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling grand slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match. This chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to
Flying.
splash! Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
Blast off.
Spinning kick to the gut. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to...
From the top, double axe handle connects.
This is a man possessed. Going again.
From above.
Launching.
Wow, cross body. Trying arm bar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. He's in excruciating. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. On a flying forearm smash.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
And for Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening. Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a bit.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
And a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Opponent hoisted up.
Kurt Angle with the angle slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him. Punk avoids the attack.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Punk never saw that coming.
Nice takedown there. Smooth trans.
He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And he very quickly counters.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Got him in his grasp.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. Oh, what a knee. The best in the world is looking to put a legend out to pasture.
Bang on the money.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Boom! Good defense. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk?
Face first.
Set.
Good work getting to the ropes.
Which ends the submission attempt. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And just refusing to let up on the arm. Wrenching away.
Clearly looking to cause...
Tap out. Tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember, and certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget, forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the Showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. a demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for The Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To The Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the devil's playground with the devil incarnate.
You can hit The Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. But the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
What a counter!
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Hooked up, DDT!
Ooh, man. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Oof! And an elbow. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Oh, directly targeting the throat.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
Punches to the face. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to... CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
The Fiend got caught with all of it.
Shoulders are down. He stays alive. He stays alive.
He broke the pin at the last possible second.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Set out pile driver.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Neck breaker.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend.
Set up in the corner now.
Spin kick to the midsection. Calculating the next move here.
Hammering down on the knee. CM Punk has to know now that this isn't just Bray anymore. The Fiend is making him realize that.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Arm wringer.
But a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
Planted with a neck breaker. And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. The Fiend is not accustomed to this position.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on the Fiend. And that failed to hit the mark. And a quick schoolboy.
Kick out just before 2.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an Anaconda.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, somehow turn that into a clothesline.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war.
Here we go.
Big collision on the splash.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Taking him to the corner now. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh! Short arm clothesline by Punk.
Lighting up the midsection once more. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and they're about to show the world exactly why.
He is the voice of the voiceless, and crazy is her superpower. Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Punk and AJ have always felt like they were better than the likes of Miz and Maurice, especially when it comes to competing in WWE. Well, tonight's their chance to prove it.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Maurice and The Miz.
And this is what it looks like to be truly in sync, to truly be as one, as a partnership, as a team, as a unit. The Miz and Maurice, 100% on the same page, which is more than we can say for CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Look, Punk and AJ may have less experience as a team, but you can't really buy that they're anything less than a cohesive unit. These two really can't get enough of each other, can they?
It's called being happily married. Miz and Maurice are clearly the gold standard when it comes to marital and in-ring bliss. A power couple and tag team truly deserving of the spotlight.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one It Couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It Couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are gonna have to be fast learners tonight.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Stereo back body drop.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. And that holds Maryse back.
Maryse caught off guard.
A DDT drives that head into the ground.
Maryse fires back. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maryse are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
Oh, kick directly to the breadbasket.
Working on the arm.
Maryse saves herself.
Maryse is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maryse was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Tag. Brief window to double team. Oh, shot right to the gut.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maryse a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maryse has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maryse put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk out.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation. You gotta be careful not to get disqualified.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Nails the GTS. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat now. Shoving him into the corner now.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Tag. And desperately trying to escape, but double axe handle. And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Oh, turning the pin around.
She puts an end to the pin attempt. I wonder why. Satellite DDT.
Woo! Stiff shot.
And she's returning fire.
DDT! And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now. Gets driven into the corner.
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope, diving elbow drop.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left.
Oh, boom! Makes the pin. This might be it.
Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to CM Punk than that woman, his wife, AJ Lee. For the man who calls himself the best in the world, that right there is his world.
For Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone.